Hey, okay. Coming up here today to share with you the messages for this upcoming new moon in Gemini, which will happen on 30th of May at 11:30 Universal Time. Okay, 11:30 a.m. So, being here with my notes and sharing everything that I have received. Like always, I want you to first focus on the energy of Gemini. New moon is the energy of the new beginnings, of on one side closing up the cycle, so the ending and the new beginning. And the energy of Gemini is also the energy of good, bad, right, wrong, different extremes, duality. But what was specifically message for this new moon in Gemini was that this is the time of integration of everything that you have learned in these past few months, really taking time for rest. And I'm gonna tell you more about this soon. So Gemini is also the energy of finding harmony on one side our thoughts and on the other side our feelings, also an opportunity for us to clear the blocks on our emotion, on our mental and on the body itself. So yeah, for many that could be also a time. I'm, for example, Gemini rising, and for many this time can feel that they can express themselves more easily, but still we have the influence of the Mercury retrograde, which will last until 2nd of June. But yeah, you can get more clarity. My friend here, my cat. You can get more clarity about how you are communicating your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions, finding harmony there. And you can have also the experience of your thoughts being really active. And I'm going to explain more what is an opportunity for you to do there. So with this new moon, you can really focus on the stillness, find this safety, stability within, and in the stillness, in the silence, finding the answers, whatever you are needing right now, the guidance. You can really connect with your intuition. Hey. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, a little bit of of distraction here, but yeah, an opportunity with this new moon in Gemini is really for you to unplug from the mass consciousness and really questioning, looking into everything that you were told, everything that you learned from your environment, from your family, from the society, and what is actually on the other side your truth. Okay, so it's the frequency that came through is the frequency of 7, which is a frequency also of intuition, and is a frequency also of learning and teaching through different experiences, different relationships. Okay, so what I was mentioning, unplugging from the mass consciousness, mass belief systems. What are the beliefs that are based on fear, distrust, doubt, and are actually also limiting you on your journey? So really looking into that, questioning everything that you have been said, that you have been taught, and really looking into what is your truth, okay? And another thing that was mentioned here was everything about your financial well-being and emotional needs, and the beliefs that you have around that, how those needs can be met, how you can be provided, everything that is based on fear, doubts, and distrust, like I said, and on the other side, connecting with your intuition and really following the guidance that you have, like what are the steps for further forward for you to actually accomplish and do what you want. Okay, so a really big opportunity for you to looking into those belief systems, everything about the belief systems, mental constructs. This is what can really be shown to you, really be aware of overthinking with this new moon in Gemini. And the thought patterns, the mental chatter, the negative thoughts. Really be aware of that, and be aware also how are you participating and co-creating the reality for yourself that you actually maybe don't want to create. So really clearing all those beliefs and everything that is not based on truth. So it's really time of crashing, crumbling the old paradigm, really seeing things behind the veil, and really facing what is, not that you are trying to change it, change yourself, but really allowing yourself to see what there is. Okay, let me see if I forgot about something. So the first thing is really unplugging from the mass consciousness, the big opportunity with this new moon in Gemini. And really big encouragement to live your truth and let go of the old ways, okay? All the old ways, and really allowing yourself to be more spontaneous, aligned with your intuition, and really do the changes. And stop pretending that you are small and really aligning with your soul. Okay, another thing with this new moon in Gemini is that you really allow yourself to take rest. If you have the chance, that you go to spa, that you have a massage, really nourishing yourself. What I would suggest as well, fasting. Fasting is one of the things that can really support you in this new moon in Gemini, because it's everything about feeling yourself, not suppressing things with the food, not suppressing your emotions and everything that is coming up, but really facing what is. Okay, so allowing yourself with this new moon in Gemini to create sacred space and to really listen to yourself, to your body, and really being in the moment of now. If you want to go back to the past, if you are worrying about a future, no, always aligning as much as you can in the moment of now, and really taking this time, going into this archetype of hermit. So really being with yourself. If you can go to the nature. I'm gonna tell you more about that in a few minutes. But yeah, really taking time to connect with the quiet within, to really reflect. This is a time of rebirth, this new moon, and also protect your energy, be in your space, focus on yourself. It is time for restoring, recalibrating, balancing, really becoming into harmony. Whatever is out of harmony, whatever you're not being authentic, where you're not speaking, being your truth, really looking into those aspects. So stop thinking, feel, breathe, allow, okay? And you will get the intuitive messages, downloads. It's really time for integration of all the work that you have done in this past few months, like I said in the beginning. So let me see. Okay, so why connecting with the quiet within? Why taking this time only for yourself? Because with this new moon in Gemini, you can really connect with your guides. They are much closer, and also with the ancestors. So if there are any old ways that you have taken on from your family, so everything that is connected with the first chakra, the foundation, the fears, really letting go of that and building new foundation, okay? I mentioned that that it is really important to be in the present moment. Yeah, I mentioned the rebirth. I just don't want to forget about anything. So yeah, connect also, like I said, with the hermit and also the archetype of the seeker, of really aligning with your soul knowledge and wisdom. It's really the time of remembering, having more clarity. It's time to really go on a journey for a vision quest, seeing why are you here, what is your purpose, who you actually are, what are your capabilities, your talents, your gifts, stepping even more into them, really integrating those talents, wisdom, remembering also things from the past lifetimes. Okay. The work that you have already done in the past lifetimes, and it's really the time for you to only integrate this wisdom. Okay, so in order for us to really connect deep within, it's important that we disconnect from this mental chatter, that we disconnect from the mass consciousness, like I said in the beginning. And connection with yourself, it can be achieved in many different ways. You can meditate, you can do the prayer, whatever is practice you prefer and you're usually doing. But it's also this moon is the time of really supporting the changes, so maybe you can also try something new. So one of the messages as well, because I said the vision quest and really connecting within, really getting the answers, really connecting with the wisdom of your soul. One of the messages was really to work with tree spirits, okay? Hugging the trees, speaking with the trees, really working with them and connecting with their wisdom that they bring. And what they present, the three spirits as well, is for us to question as well, what are our footprints? What are we living in this world? what are better ways that we can do things? How can we support the nature by, for example, composting, recycling, all of those things? So really honoring the nature and having the ecological awareness and knowing, connecting that this moon, the parts of the body that is that you can really feel and feel the blocks there and heal there are the lungs, respiratory system, so breathing, and that's why also the trees, because their exhale is our inhale. So really working with them, working with our breath, working um, sorry, working with our breath and working with grounding, being here and now, because we are integrating a lot in this time. And the other parts of the body are our hands, are our arms, shoulders, really letting go of the burdens, letting go of control and stepping deeper into trust, really getting to know of the frequency of unconditional trust. Okay, so why are we clearing all this? Why are we creating this space? Is for abundance to enter in our life. So we are actually creating space for abundance. And that's why it's so important that we let go of everything that no longer serves us. So all the relationships, things, what I would suggest also with this new moon, clean your apartment, gift the clothes that you are not using, the different objects that you are not using. Really create, make space for the new, so the new things can enter your life, and letting go of everything that is not in alignment with you anymore, because you have grown so much, because you have changed so much. Okay, and the frequency that came through with this new moon as well is 47. 4 is the frequency of foundation, so building a new foundation, environment, culture, family, people that we surround ourselves with and choose in our life. And that's why it's important that we surround ourselves with people that are supporting us and that are aligned with what we want to create. That we feel, it's important most of all that we feel safe. That's why I was creating that's why I was mentioning creating the sacred space for this new moon in Gemini in the beginning, because when we feel safe we can open in our heart, and when we open in our heart we are ready to receive all the blessings that are coming in our way, messages, healing, whatever we need in this now. So 47, 7. On the other side is the frequency of teaching and learning, of mysticism, of intuition, soul wisdom, knowledge. So really building foundation on this soul wisdom and knowledge, the talents, the gifts that we have, on who we are, on our own authenticity, own essence. So building this foundation from what we have learned from the experiences that we had, not what we were told. Okay, not, for example, what we were told, what we heard, and we just took it on for our truth, and we were not questioning that. So this moon, question things. Okay, question what is your truth, and one way or the other things will come up. And like I said before, this is the time of lifting the veil, and the best thing that you can do is to question things and decide one more time what you want to do with specific situations you are exposed to in your life, relationships, objects. Like I said, creating the room for the abundance, for what you want. And on the other side, it is the time of rebirth, of reflecting, of remembering, recalling, realigning with your true essence. And it can be experienced as intense because there will be a lot of light codes coming through. And it is a time of recalibration and healing on deep cellular level. So on one side, unplugging from the mass consciousness and the collective beliefs, stories, really seeing the mistruths that we were told, that we believed, and on the other side, remembering the ancient truths, the truths of our soul. This is what is this new moon in Gemini about. And what I would suggest as well is that you do an energetic scan of your body, also of your space where you live in, and really put out of the space whatever is not serving you anymore. Okay, I think, oh, the one thing that I forgot, I'm happy that I have my notes here, is to connect. One of the guides also told me to connect with different sacred space temples on the earth, on Gaia. For me personally, what is calling me is Manchester. I was never there before. But yeah, whichever sacred site is calling you, maybe Sedona, maybe Jordan, Petra, city of Petra, whatever is calling you, really connecting with those and aligning with those ley lines with the crystalline grid, and really receiving through the crystalline grid the information and the light codes that you need right now for your healing, for you to remember. Okay, as you can see, I'm gonna say that out loud as well. Yeah, really allow yourself to speak what Spirit is trying to say through me as well. Aligning everything on your throat, really clearing all the blocks there so you can really live your truth. Okay, express your creativity so you can really shine. Okay, this is what I wanted to share for today. I think I've told you everything. Trust what you are receiving, write things down. You can get visions for years, I don't know, up front. So really trust it, write it down, co-create it, and know that you deserve all the abundance, that everything is at your disposal. Okay, wishing you a lot of blessings with this new moon in Gemini. And in the comments, I'm also gonna post the link where you can join me in the online circle that I'm doing on Sunday on 9th of May. And we are gonna do different techniques. We are gonna do a vision quest. As always, I'm gonna also share light language, work with different instruments. And one of the things that I was guided also to prepare is journeying into the mother's womb, receiving all the codes and all the messages, the healing, whatever you need, really realigning with the frequency of the earth because it is rising. And yeah, just doing this quest and vision quest and this journey to the womb of the mother. So I'm gonna post the link of the online circle in the comments, and you're all welcome to join